These are the tracks which led into the Sobibor death camp. In a period of about 18 months, 250,000 Jews from all over Europe were brought here on Nazi transports by rail and by lorry. Men, women and children. They were told, many of them, by the Nazis that there was nothing to worry about, that they were simply coming here to be resettled. It was a big lie. This was the end of the line. When the trains arrived, or in some cases the trucks with prisoners, those who'd survived the journey were taken out onto this space here. The men were separated from the women and the children. All their luggage was taken away. Once again, the Nazis said there was nothing to worry about. They'd have their belongings returned later on. And very few people suspected that they'd arrived at a death camp. The camp was disguised. It was decorated. There were pretty flower beds arranged outside the houses. A few of the people arriving were then selected by the Nazis to be slave labourers, but the vast majority were put into groups and led off into the woods. Now, once here, the deception continued. The Jews were told to undress and to take a shower. They handed in their watches and were given receipts for them. Then, naked, they were led at gunpoint into a building. It doesn't exist now, but it's thought to have been over there in the woods. It wasn't a shower room, it was a gas chamber. For 18 months, people came here, were led to the gas chambers, then their bodies were burnt and their ashes buried around this forest area. Now, the Nazis tried to hide, to conceal the systematic slaughter that they'd carried out here in Sobibor. The gas chamber was pulled down, the camp was demolished, but they couldn't conceal the secret. We know what happened here because of the testimonies of SS men and guards who worked in the camp, because of original Nazi documents about the death camp, and also from the stories of the tiny few, the small number of Jews who quite miraculously escaped from Sobibor and told the world about what happened here.